From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you had a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you're playing a beauty.
This opening tee shot going to come to rest in the second cut left of this first fairway. And that one a little too far right, and the opening tee shot into the large bunker right of the fairway. You're at hole number 1. And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. This always a nervy tee shot, but it is level with the bunker and in the fairway here at hole number 1. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 141 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
Little uphill to this green, Frank. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
So a wayward tee shot and down to Nota.
One of the most challenging starting holes in championship golf. You find yourself in this bunker and you have so many problems. Getting it out and onto the green is a tough task.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Second shot coming up. Nota's down there.
Less than ideal start here. Trees running up from this point all the way up to the green. Gonna have a tough time just getting something back in play.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
This is a 22-foot putt. Yes, a very good read. Tell you what, that's a nice little bonus right there because you do not expect to make many of those for pars. No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet. A 6-footer now for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Early on in this round. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. Okay, that won't quite get over the crest of that hill and get the run out, but it is safely in the fairway here at hole number 2. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole is sitting in the eagle location. Back right players are going to look at this and really try and be aggressive. Ball is set up to go left to right, which is exactly what this shot requires.
Had half the equation on that shot. The distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip.
Okay, that worked out really well. Not quite on the green, but certainly in a spot where you can make a birdie. Birdie putt, Noda at the second.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Gotta be thinking about making this one from just off the edge of the green. This for eagle. Oh, this is where putting may not have been the best idea from there. This is past the hole, and it'll go up the other side of the green. Oh, he nearly saved his par, but that comes up just a little bit short.
Brilliant touch. Just for a little harder.
Beautiful, nicely done right there. An early birdie at the second, and a 1-under start to his round. You bet, nothing more than a tap in. It's an eagle 3, all set up by the incredible second shot into this par 5. +1 in the early going. Birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Oh, that is way right. And this going to come down and lodge itself in the second cut. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. Oh, that is a big drive, easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
Well, it just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, it's a short shot on paper, but this shot will definitely embarrass you if you don't pay attention. Green is sloped severely from right to left. It's elevated, which makes it awfully difficult to get the ball close.
Now that one just hit and stuck, and that is a tremendous approach there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, it's the break that you really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
So now eyeing this one for birdie.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. That one safely on the putting surface. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. And that's going to wind up on the green. Now this for birdie.
And this has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie. No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. This is a 16-footer. got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. This one turning left a bit off the tee. All right, in the fairway.
No problems there.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We have 124 yards left to the hole, pin smack bang in the middle.
I love it when the balls hit the right distance, just a little bit to the right, inside 10 feet, but bang on for distance.
Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second. This one looks right on point.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. From the fairway Nota, this is third.
As we just saw, so difficult to hold the green here at the fifth with the undulating surfaces, which is going to make this pitch shot a little bit more difficult.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
Fairly long 25-foot putt here.
Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Now, that's a good opportunity, unfulfilled. I don't know, maybe he saw more in it than we did. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. Okay, no problem with that one. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Okay, safely aboard. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Oh my goodness, woefully short on that putt. This is going to have to require a delicate touch. It's his second. Here comes the second now from right of the green. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that.
Just 5 feet left.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
One under on the day. Cleans that up in the hole.
On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
Yep, that's good.
Ooh, that started well right. And that will come down into the second cut. And this going to come down and lodge itself in the second cut. Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second.
It's 37 yards to the hole.
Yeah, just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie.